Welcome everybody to this week's edition of TCI Fridays, which is a new video series I'm starting, where I just kind of make myself cast one video of myself at least to upload, and then once a week at least I will have out one video on Friday. And TCI because Trash Can Incorporated, get it? Because thank God it's Friday and whatnot. Great pun, I know, thank you. You can applaud later. The point is, this is the video that we're watching today. Oh god, the villagers are going the wrong way. I'm currently learning Chinese here because I'm terrible at it, and just this needs a review because I lost this game and I have no clue why. I thought I did all the right things. I thought I had a good civ, like China's pretty good. Oh god damn it, these are still not dropping off correctly. But it went terrible, and I really think I need to do some some work here, rewatching some of my own games to figure out how to play China better. Because as I'm playing, I'm not noticing my own mistakes. We're up against Rus on Carmel, of course, that's pretty darn standard. Great civ for this map, honestly. There's so many deer and boar, and they get bonus gold from all of them. And of course, gold is a very scarce resource on this map because it has all these little 1600 gold veins in the middle. But yeah, if you just have a free gold income, that's of course great, which China also has. And as I said, it's not a bad map for China at all. China loves pro scouting, and this map of course is fantastic for pro scouting. And plus the Imperial officials do give you some gold income passive, which is what you want on this map. Yeah, gotta learn to position my sheep better. That's lesson 1 to learn here, because I know I've probably lost like 20 gold or something from all these dudes dropping off on the town center and not paying any taxes on the mill. But that's probably a detail that is small compared to what's about to happen. I have to go, like, there have to be major missteps here, because I lost this hard. And looking back on it, I don't know why. I think I did decently in terms of sheep. I've got 12. My opponent has 6 over here, 6 over here, 2 over here. So I'm not even that far behind in terms of the sheep count. The map should be almost out of sheep at this point, yeah. Any over here? No. No, that's fine. Sheep count also, like, is pretty irrelevant on this map. There's so much neutral food that the sheep are just almost a footnote. Question for this map is, can you make use of the deer, and can you survive with this relatively low amount of gold? I'm doing the very standard opening for China. You can switch to this view and see like 6 on food after you age up with 2 in gold, and then you go into wood. 3 on the landmark, which of course is the Imperial Academy, which is basically what everybody goes for, because you can right away start the Imperial official production from this landmark, where they are reduced in cost and don't take up space in your production queue on the town center. It's like 4 additional villagers, right, because they pop out of a separate building. Should have shift queued these back onto food, which I'll do now. Get my house, and then we get a lumber camp. And this is very standard. Come back in time even, that's good. I was kind of late on that. There's not a lot of sheep left here. Yeah. I had seen this, I think, happening, but... Have I seen this happening? Because I'm putting the sheep back in the same spot they were before. I kind of moved it to... Ah, no one noticed it. No, finally. Yeah. My opponent's, of course, doing a great job scouting. See everything. Can't attack my gold, though, because Caramel, the gold is actually moved into town center range for every player. With no rolls normally, so don't do spearman harass in this map, it's terrible. Yeah. I'm boosting my mill, I'm picking up taxes wherever I can. And now we gotta build a stable and start producing scout production, and... Oh, I tried to get into the town center here, that's a mistake. Yeah. This is a reflex from playing other civs, right? If you're playing Japan, your sheep are right on the town center, you can just pop them in and start firing away at the scout. Here it's not even that useful. Even if I gotten that scout, there's no sheep on it. It's not like sniping your opponent's only scout early in the game, right? And there's like 10 sheep following it, and then you have like 10 neutral, like sheep outside the base that you can steal from the opponent. They will finish this. Now I start my scout production. Assume my opponent is already pro scouting, which of course I need to do from the mill. But it is boosted. By how much does it actually boost? Research, production, and drop-off building. Yada yada yada. Work 150% faster. Okay, so one stable becomes 2.5 stables. With supervised. Can be used on landmarks on docks. Can't be used on docks, okay. I thought one of the strengths of China was to boost docks, but I guess that's not possible after all. It goes to show you I never play water maps. So what else did I do? I think I did a pretty good job scouting. Right now I don't have a scout across the map on my opponent's side, if I'm not mistaken. No, it doesn't seem to be anything here. But yeah. It felt like I'm pretty clear on what my opponent is doing. He's not pro scouting yet because the scouts are still here, but will in a second. So I produce a horseman to kind of shoo them away. I didn't want them to res my scouts. Yeah. Now trying to steal some of my idea, which honestly doesn't even matter. It's just so much other things going on. I could have probably gone for wheelbarrows sooner than I have. Honestly, I should go for the double broadaxe very soon here. The thing is, yeah, I'm going 1-1-1. I don't think that's a mistake. You need the stable for scouts. You need the possibility of spearmen for knights. And the archery range because of horse archers. Oh yeah, but I only need a castle. That's what I'm realizing now. Those are castle achievements, aren't they? Yeah. But I had a scout out here so I could see that my opponent wasn't like rallying more units across the map towards me. So it had a pretty good feel towards what my opponent was doing. I did not know that he had this many scouts. That's a lot. 8 is a lot. I also have 7 though. Okay, so I'm not as behind in that regard as I thought I was. But yeah, it's pretty clear to me that we're just both going fast castle now. How's my income looking? I'm doing pretty good on wood. I'm not doing great on gold though. Could go for another imperial official, which I'm not. Bad. Probably also don't need to boost the stable anymore. It's interesting because seeing this now, I probably should have just gone to castle faster because there's not a lot of threat coming out of here. Like these 4 spearmen, honestly, the horsemen that I have plus the 2 archers here are enough to fend this off. I could just already be going castle right now. Just pull out of wood almost entirely, put them onto gold and just boom, go for it. Yeah, but this is part of the problem, right? I don't know what unit composition is about to be the correct one, because, spoiler alert, my opponent goes for horse archers. Which I think are a fantastic unit. It seemed very powerful. My opponent tries to res my scouts. I have also built units though, unbeknownst to them. Of course, even a handful of archers hard counter these spears. Which struck me like I'm doing good, right? My destroyed value is going up, I have higher army value, I'm like harassing the units, gaining map control. Scouts are stealing some on my map. My opponent is going high traders already. Yeah, this is... I think the fast castle has to be faster after this. I shouldn't be losing the race as hard as I am. I'm almost there for food and gold, but I don't need the 300 wood. I don't need... Maybe I don't need the barracks. I don't need all these villagers on wood. This is probably too many units for what I'm trying to do. My traders build, this is very standard stuff, and this is the point where I'm like, okay, I need to scout what's my opponent's follow-up. Because I'm still concerned about knights. Oftentimes if you like go for a relatively fast castle, even if it's after pro scouting, the map can kind of devolve into knights versus knights battles, and I would be fine taking that head on with my own knights. So I can boost the production. Here I think we can check. I used the ability on the landmark to reveal that there are horse archers coming, so I know what I'm up against. I'm like, okay, right away, let's go archers. In my mind, the best way to counter horse archers is regular archers. They're cheaper, they have range, so you can fend off harassment because the horse archers like to run in, shoot a little, and run away. And if you only have melee units to defend, they can snipe a villager and get away, right? But if there's archers here, the archers shoot back as soon as they step up. So I like archers better than horsemen, for example, to us. I'm going in a little bit, but this is just me poking. Army value is very equal. So what else could I have done here? I only went for one village. I keep forgetting to build these because they're actually pretty great. On this map they're kind of hard to place too. Probably like move this archery range and put a village right here to have these villagers like an easy escape spot, or maybe put it over here for the gold villagers. I'm also going for blacksmith because of course in this range versus range battles the bonus damage is very important, as well as bonus armor. How's the army value looking? My opponent is ahead. I have a lot on board, which makes sense. Honestly, I'm using my resources pretty efficiently. I could go for another archery range, even if this one is boosted. Okay, now my opponent is stepping up here, and I feel like I can take this, because look, I have archers. Archers are supposed to be good against horse archers, and they're supposed to be good against these spears. And I think, yeah, I've got them surrounded, like, surely I'm doing great here. No, I mean, so far, right? Destroyed value is higher for me. I am dealing a lot of damage. So this was working, I wasn't crazy. I felt like I was doing good here. So what went wrong? I even did relics, normally something I forget. So maybe I'm too optimistic here? There are a lot of reinforcements pooling up here, and this is now dangerous. Army value is roughly equal, I'm only a little bit at, now I'm losing my scouts. This is unnecessary, and this group shouldn't be stepping up probably, yeah. The mobility still is advantageous for the horse archers, and I'm paying dearly here for it. If these guys had pulled back and grouped up with these, I could have done a much better job fighting here. Damn, horse archers are good against archers. Like, not countering them good, but good enough. They also have the upgrade for bonus HP, so these are very powerful. I do have 1-1, so I'm surprised that this trade is not favoring me more. Destroyed value is roughly even, but look at that army value. I'm falling behind so hard. What's happening? I'm not floating that many more resources than my opponent, and all my stuff's suddenly dying. I can't take the middle. I don't really even need the gold, nor do I need the gold. I could have gone for this gold, this would have been much safer. Yeah, this is a mistake. Maybe this is the mistake that lost me the game. I was in this push forward so optimistic that I was crushing him, that I thought I could take this gold vein, but the opponent's scout, of all things, were killing the towers that I was trying to build here. And now it's game. Maybe this is how this matchup just works out. It's like a longbow versus longbow battle, like in an English mirror, right? You have this longbow mass for both players building up. And as soon as you like are behind in the longbow count, you're dead. Because your opponent can always out longbow you. And this is just what's happening now. All my shit is dying, game's over. Damn. I mean, Chinese can win this. I don't think I even did that much wrong. Maybe I could have gone for sooner +1, +2 range attack. I'm now going for it. My opponent has +2, +1, so... Is this 2 blacksmith gaming? No, it's 1 blacksmith. Yeah, don't step in the middle unless you're certain you have map control. I think I had a bit bad resource balance. And add more archery ranges. Keep your archers grouped. The lack of mobilities would punish me here, but it's surprising that they don't counter these forge archers harder. Damn. pump out so many, dude. Army values plummeting, of course. Destroyed values plummeting. It really was that first fight. I kind of pushed him back, and then I should have pulled back and grouped up again. And used my army advantage, but this is just devastating now. Man-at-arms are being mixed in, which makes sense. Just get a buffer up there, right? Maybe I need to get a buffer, but I was super hesitant to add any horsemen to this composition, because even if I have horsemen mixed in with my archers, the horsemen run forward, then the archers just pull back and snipe the horsemen. So I think pure archers might just be the way to go there, until I see something that requires something other. Yeah. I guess it comes down to the fundamentals. Not enough production and better positioning. I'm working on a video that's longer and more well edited than this one. If you like to see that, subscribe to Trashcan Incorporated. We are always looking for interns. And until then, I thank you all for watching, and I see you around. Bye bye.